All right, Hornet fans, we're going live here Friday night at Rosemount. A delayed start here, so we're already down 0-1. Rosemount got a early one. It's the battle of the second seed, the Hornets, right now, and Rosemount's in third place in the district. Regardless of outcome, that's what it's going to be. Hornets 2, Rosemount 3, Wayzata claims the number 1 spot as we try to plan. But we are killing a penalty right now. Bart sweep to the sin bin. Hornets are looking to clear. 1 minute left in the penalty kill. Just under 10 minutes to play here in the first period. Again, Rosemount scored early. 0-1. Friday night. Hopefully we have libations in here. And really enjoy some big hockey tonight. We got the Hope and Old up front. Killing the penalty up front. Goal!
Scoring 49, number 9, Carly Fire. This is number 13, Charlie Hawes. Kind of goal, 5-32.
We're still killing the penalty. We've got 10 seconds left. Shot goes wide. Cutter Larson for a goaltender. He gets the call behind the pipe of the offense.
So, he's at home.
I don't want to try to check it, but I'm trying to. I want to know if the stream is working. Here. Check now. From your.
We're getting some intel that we can't be heard. So we'll keep announcing and see if we can get this going. It is 5-on-5, 1-1 hockey game here with 8 minutes left in the first period. We've got the Smolik, Kunert, Hurley line out there with Sieve and Hoekstra as your defensemen.
Now it's working.
And now we are live. So you missed all my witty starts and great commentary to get this going. We got 1-1 hockey game. This is the Hornets versus Rosemount. It's the number 2 seed in district right now, your Hornets, versus the number 3 Rosemount. Regardless of outcome here tonight, that is the order of operations. It will be your Hornets 2 and Rosemount 3. Wayzata, the Trojans that we dislike so much, they're ranked number 1 in the district. And this is our final game of the regular season, so we're going to get going. But it's 1-1. We've taken 1 penalty so far and scored on it, shorthanded. We've got the Olsch, Torin, Geist line as the forwards right now. Baker and Davis are back. Our goaltender tonight is Cutter Larson, and he'll get the call between the pipes. Our goaltenders have been Studley. Here goes Olsch. She's out in front. Shoots. Rebound, Torin. Backhand goal! A 2-on-1. Olsch threw it on the netminder for Rosemount, and Torin cleaned it up with a backhand, and we got a 2-1 game. So 6:39 left in your first period, and we got 3 goals, 2 for your Hornets, 1 for the Rosemount Irish. Already 8 shots on goal for your Hornets. So the Hornets are buzzing early. We've got a new set of forwards here with Spar, Hoke, and Bartz up front. Baker and Davis are your defensemen. And Rosemount will throw it out of play. We'll get an offensive zone drop. So sit back, enjoy. It's Friday night. I said it earlier, but it doesn't sound like we had audio. Grab your libations and enjoy them. We got good hockey here tonight, here in the tundra of Minnesota, where we consumed 15 to 20 inches of snow, depending on where you are. Down here in Rosemount, I think they got closer to the 20-inch mark. In the bubble of Edina, we were closer to 14, 15 inches of snow. But our infrastructure is so great here in the state of Minnesota. We catch snowflakes with the amount of trucks we have. You can hardly notice that the highways had any snow whatsoever. And at this point, all the side streets are as clean as can be. So there's my commentary on Minnesota's infrastructure on handling snow. Smolik line is out there with Hurley. Kunert just hops on. Sieve and Hoekstra are your defense. There'll be a icing play here. We'll get an offensive zone drop. 5 minutes left in your first period. Your Hornets are up 2-1. Olsch and Torin are the two goal scorers. Olsch got the first one shorthanded. A nice play by Hoke behind the net, threw it out to Olsch, and he went 5-hole. The second one, Olsch was also in on the scoring as he shot it, rebound, Torin backhanded it in for the second goal. Hoekstra shoots, tipped just wide by Hurley. Smolik behind to Hurley. Hurley out front, just missed the connection there. Sieve will fire it low and hard, rebound. And now the whistle. Rosemount goalie will cover up. We got good crowd here. 30 minutes outside the bubble. Parents are getting happy. Did a little safety meeting. X's and O's. Playoff strategy, so we're ready to go. And now the boys are flying. Torin behind the net. Olsch and Torin go to battle. Olsch with the check, flipped to the corner. Intercepted by Olsch. Nice play there. Shot, rebound, and covered up. So Rosemount had a little struggle trying to get out of the offensive zone or defensive zone there. Hornets had them pinned deep. 4 minutes left. We'll keep the same line out there. Sieve and Hoekstra are your defensemen. Torin, Geis, and Olsch. So we are switching the lines from last night. It's not a totally new line. It's one that actually was, this line was working pretty good a couple of weeks ago. Hard shot there by Olsch. Chipped out in front, and Rosemount will bring it to neutral ice. Sieve will steal it from him and throw it back in. Hornets are looking to make a change. Spar's going to keep it in, but blocked by the Rosemount defenseman, and he'll bring it out to neutral and into the offensive zone. Save. This is trouble. Big save by Cutter, and he forced the offensive player to the behind the net. And and a tip. And now there's a goal. And we got a 2-2 hockey game. So we might be in for a shootout here. which is similar to the last time these two teams met. 10 goals were had in the first matchup. Rosemount winning 6-4. We'll get the
For the Irish, number 18, Cam Michaels. With the assist to number 5, Ray Cochran, and number 3, George Dawson. Time by goal, 11.
Spar, Hoke, Kunert are out there with Davis and Baker as your defensemen as the Rosemount score was announced. Here's Kunert. Backhand there, blocked by Rosemount. Thrown behind the net. Kunert's going to give chase. Held in by Baker. He'll throw it deep. And Hoke's going to get there. Hoke flips it behind the net. It's out in front. Swing and a miss by Hoke there. It was a bouncing puck. Kunert behind the net. Goes to battle 1-on-2. Held in again by Baker. Chips it against the wall. Spar to Baker. Still in. So Rosemount needs an ice and we need a goal. So we got Spar throwing it back to Baker. He's going to throw it in off the foot of Hoke. And finally Rosemount gets it out. They need a line change. And they will do so. Davis is going to go for a skate. He'll throw it in deep, and we'll get some new skaters. Hurley, Geis, and Smolik are out there. Hoekstra behind the net throws it to Hurley. Hurley chips it to Smolik. Stolen by Rosemount. They'll bring it in. Good stick there by Steve, but he goes and ices it. So we'll do a defensive zone drop. 11-8 in shots, 2-2 on the scoreboard here on a Friday night. Final regular season game for your Hornets. We'll get a week from today will be playdowns as the 2 seed. Playdowns, if we win next Friday, we move on to state. If we lose, we'll get one more shot to go to state. So basically, they have to win one of 2 games. As it stands, we will be looking at St. Thomas next Friday night, which means I get to see my son go against his cousin, so nephew. The good thing is the loser is not eliminated from state. Ooh, almost a trip there by your Hornets. We got away with one. No arm is up. Hurley against the sidewall. Steve chips it out to neutral. I don't know if the lines got kind of messed up because Geis was out there with that line. He didn't start that way. So now we got Kunert, Smolik, and Hurley out there. And that's a trip. And they do get that one. Fooled me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Who knows what the saying is. We got 2 of them. And they called a penalty this time. So we'll go to the box to serve 2. Hornets will be down a man. Shot save, Cutter. And we'll clear the puck. That 15 seconds left in the period. So this penalty has the potential of carrying over. They held the puck behind the net for a while, so they're not even going to get a shot off here. So not great time awareness there by Rosemount. We'll take a minute. 2-2 hockey game at the end of 1. right, we're ready to drop the puck here in the second period. 15 minutes. Hornets are down a man, killing this penalty. We have Torin and Olschlager up front, and Davis and Baker as your defensemen here. Minute 25 left in the penalty kill. Rosemount with speed gets out in front. Ooh, good chip there of the stick by Torin, and he cleared it. Rosemount will bring it into the offensive zone. Shoot, good stick there, and out of play there by Davis. Blocked it, no harm, and we'll get a defensive zone drop for your Hornets here. We're going to get 4 new fresh skaters. 56 seconds left. We'll get Bartz out there with Hoke, and then Sieve and Hoekstra. Oh, quick off the draw shot. Again, another nice stick there by Sieve to punch it out of play. Hoke will take your draw. Won by Rosemount. So they'll look to set up and do, but then Hoekstra pressures it, and we got a scrum, and we should clear. No, not out. And that's costly. Good save by Cutter. Shot in. Blocker save there by Cutter again. Shots are starting to add up for the Rosemount team. Blocked by Sieve. Battle here, and now we chip it out. Sports are about micro moments. So, you know, you got to get that puck out of your zone when you're trying to kill the penalty. And when you don't, it's amazing how often it ends up in the back of your net. Good save by Cutter. He'll hold on. And that ends the penalty kill for your Hornets. So we got 5-on-5 skaters. We'll go with the Smolik, Hurley, Kunert line. Davis and Baker are your defensemen. Smolik will take the draw. Won again by Rosemount. Kunert's going to get to it, though. Chips it out. We got 2-on-1. Smolik in. Tries to toe drag. The defenseman went Superman and made a great play. On the side of the net, it's still live. Davis rips it. Hits his own player. Hurley a little friendly fire. Smolik with the shot and save. He throws it back to the D. Shot by Davis off the pipe. Rings the pipe there. That was a nice little slapper there by Mr. Davis. Shot wide by Rosemount. Davis will control the puck. Throws it off Hurley. Davis will almost win that puck. Now he will. And he'll get a little skate, but kept in. Rosemount, Olschlager will pick it up here, and we'll get a line change going. Olsch brings it in. Kunert shoots. Steered away by the Irish goaltender. Held in by Baker. He'll shoot, save. Torin, shoot, blocked by the defenseman. And now Rosemount will go to work. They're in the offensive zone. Ooh, danger shot. Good save by Cutter, steered wide. Rosemount has the puck behind the net. Stolen by Torin. Torin's got a skate. 3-on-2. Geis. Oh! Nice pass. Just didn't click. Hoekstra will shoot. Out in front. Rebound. Just couldn't punch it in. Geis will throw it in deep. Chipped out by the Irish. Rosemount Irish. Cutter steers it to the side. Still in though, and chipped out by Steve there. Hoekstra looks to clear, and it's out to neutral. Steve behind the net. Bartling gets the puck. Not out. We're kind of bottled up here. Can't quite get out of our own zone. Now we do. Bartling will skate in with Hurley on the wing. Hoke will join the race. Bartling behind the net with Hurley going to battle. Hurley will clear it to, oh, Shank. And now it's a breakaway for Rosemount. Big save, Cutter.
Wow.
A shot at the point was shanked and right to the winger for Rosemount, and he was off to the races with speed. Steve's got some wheels, and he couldn't catch him. Cutter makes a big save and holds on. Davis behind the net. Throws it out to neutral. Smolik, Kunert, and Hurley are out there, and they're going to call offsides on your Hornets. That was pretty close. Might have been. 9:39 left in your second period. We got a good one here, 2-2. We knew jumping on it's a little revenge game for your Hornets. The game in the standings has no bearings, but most boys still working on their frontal lobes have a little pride and don't like to lose to a team twice in a row. And so the Hornets it does look like they have pretty decent jump. Rosemount's got a couple guys that can fly and skaters that are good finishers and dangerous, but on the whole, end to end, this is a team we should beat. Kunert behind the net, throws it out to Davis. Davis, nice pass. Out in front, just sitting there. Couldn't clean it up. Olsch on the side there. Shoots it, and it ended up right in the blue, all alone for the taking. No one there, cleared away by the Irish. 17-17 in shots, so the shot tallies are ratcheting up here just halfway through the second period. Hornets have not been on the power play yet. They've killed 2. That's where a lot of the shots have come for the Irish. 5-on-5, it's been more tilted the Hornets' way. Baker can't quite keep it in, but we got guys back. Nope, Davis has the puck behind the net. He'll skate it out. Davis will skate and threads it. Here's a breakaway for Geisler. Save! Irish goalie makes a big one on a break. There, Torren chips it to Olsch. Shot, save. Torren gets the puck again to Geis. He'll send it to the D, Hoekstra. Hoekstra will shoot. Blocked. Oh, man. You want to get that through. There was only one really defenseman out there, and there were 3 forwards in front of the net ready to create havoc if there was a rebound or a screen. It is a skill for those defensemen to get that shot past the rushing wings. Geisler, nice pass, shot, Hoke, good save. I like the low hard shot there. It was a good save there. Bartling joins the mix with Spar. And Hoke up front. We got Hoekstra and Steve as your defensemen. Hoekstra's going to fire it in. And a goal! See, that's what I'm talking about. Hoekstra from the blue line shot it. There was a distraction in front. There were forwards out there, and I don't think it touched anyone. I think it went all the way in clean for a goal by Hoekstra and a 3-2 lead for your Hornets. That's the name of the game. The difference between goals and no goals is, you get those shots from the point, past that on-rushing wing. It's dangerous. Shooting into the shin pads is a no-go. Oh, Cutter is caught way away from his net, but we're going to clear it out. We got a 2-on-2. Bartling and Hoke, but steered away by the Irish. They'll bring it in. Spar can't quite clear, but he blocks it. And now Spar will flip it to Bartling. Bartling will shoot on net, and the Irish goaltender will glove it and hold it, and we'll get fresh skaters. We'll get the Smolik, Hurley, Kunert line. Davis and Baker are your defensemen. 6:19 left in the second period of a 3-2 hockey game. Hornets now are at 21 shots to 18, so they separated themselves by a few here. 5-on-5 hockey is the winning formula for your Hornets. It has been all year. We stay out of the box, we're pretty tough to beat. Kunert gives chase. Kept in blast. Chipped out by Rosemount. We'll go back to work. Smolik looked to pass. Intercepted by Rosemount, but now the Hornets get it, and they'll chip it in deep. Torin, nice move. Still holding it, fires, blocked by the Irish defense. Hurley and Geis are out there, so Rosemount will shoot it in deep. Davis will give chase in the corner. Not out though. And shot wide. Good shot. Good, hard, wicked shot, but it went wide. Another one trying to thread the needle to a teammate versus making a good pass. Here you go, 2-on-1. Davis looked to pass. Nothing happening. Torin will skate in. Pass it out in front to no one. Intercepted by Irish, and they'll skate it up. Intercepted now by the Hornets, but a turnover, and now it's 2-on-0. And a big, big save by Cutter there. Another shot saved by Cutter. A little lackadaisical here by your Hornets trying to get the puck out of the zone. I think they're feeling a little too confident. And here's a breakaway. And Cutter covers up. So that was about 30 seconds of disaster by your Hornets. A turnover that led to a 2-on-0 and a big Cutter save. That was a semi-breakaway. You got to play sound throughout. Hockey's such a fast sport. You blink for a second and you're in trouble. And the scores are usually low. This one, who knows, 3-2. 3:30 left in your second period, but those micro moments always matter in sports like this. So you got to be ready. Bartz brings it in, held in by Hoke. Bartling and Hoekstra keeps it in just barely. Intercepted by Rosemount, and they'll bring it out to neutral. Steve clears it though. It's a little trickier when your opponent is solid. The stick game here is more difficult. You're not playing Egan where you can do whatever you want. Hook in alone. Good stick again by Rosemount. Ooh, there's two legs colliding, but Hurley looks okay. We'll get a new set of lines with Smolik, Hurley, and Kunert. Davis and Baker are your defensemen. 22-19 on shots, 3-2 your Hornets lead. 2:36 left in the second. Irish can't chip out. Smolik. Oh, here's a guy floating in, and a big save again, Cutter, and he holds on, gets a stoppage. We'll get a defensive zone drop. Five-on-five hockey here. Nice pass and reception by Hurley. He's still going. Smolik helps out. Kunert's going to be there too behind the net. Kunert going to work, wins the battle. Nice job. Cycles it to Hurley. Hurley can't retain the puck, and Rosemount skates it out. Chipped away there nicely by Cutter to avoid trouble. Davis gets it and brings it behind the net. And turns it over. And then now, oh, backhand just over the net. Save Cutter again, and he covers up. Davis did the cardinal sin of trying to skate behind the net as a defenseman, turned it over. That's number 2 on the night of turnovers like that. You skate and pass instantly. Kids are too good these days at this level to skate. The problem is you do it 10 times, you're successful once, and think you can do it, but got to make those quick passes as a team. So we got Geist, Torin, and Olschlager out. Hoekstra and Steve are your defensemen. A lot of battles here in the neutral zone. Not much happening for either team. Hoekstra will take it. 30 seconds left in your second period. Here we go. Oh, no. Hornets will hold 15 seconds. We got actually a 3-on-1 here. Hoke fires and scores! 8 seconds left. The Irish went to sleep for that micro moment I talk about. 3-on-1. There was 15 seconds left, and the Irish were trying to get a line change. The Hornets had 3 guys on one, and Hoke walked in, and he didn't even bother passing. He just fired it in the side of the net for your 4th goal, and a big one. 8 seconds left. We all know, I've said it 1,000 times, you never want to give up a goal in the last minute, but you certainly love getting them. So your Hornets will lead 4-2. We'll clean the ice, 15-minute break, and bring back the final 3rd period of action here in Rosemount. Here we go with the third period here. 15 minutes of hockey to play. 4-2 Hornets. Hopefully you got a cocktail or beer in hand. I'm an IPA guy. We'll go with the Torin, Geis, and Olschlager line to start. We got Baker and it looks like Bartling moved back to defense. I'll have to take a look to see what's going on at forward or at D. But nice block there by Bartling on the pass. We want to avoid what happened last night. A similar lead, I believe a 2-goal lead that evaporated and disappeared. And we walked away with a tie against a not-so-good Blaine hockey team. Actually, let's just call a spade a spade. It was a terrible Blaine hockey team, and we somehow walked out 3-3. The Irish will skate in. Cutter will clear it to the side. Hurley. Soft pass, but gets away with it. Smolik and Cooner are out there. We got Sieve and Hoekstra at D. Outlet pass by your Irish. They like to string it out. They're getting a couple of those tonight. Held in. Shot. Ooh, tipped just wide. Smolik chips it out to Coonert in, and the goalie will have to cover up as Coonert flashed through the middle. So yeah, you gotta keep your feet moving for a full 13 minutes left here. You got a 2-goal lead. A lot in the hockey community would call a 2-goal lead the toughest lead to hold because it feels comfortable, but the moment you lay off on the gas, the puck ends up in the back of your net, and then you got a hockey game. So I don't really buy that. 2-goal lead is much better than 1. It's actually just simple math, but it is a commonly called out phrase. Just off the side of the net there, on a shot by Sieve. Sieve looks for a long outlet. Stolen. Hoke will take it. Pass it. Chipped by Olsch, but that should be a nice. And it is, and we'll bring it all the way back. 12 minutes to go in your third period. We'll get the Torin, Olsch, and Geis line out there with Bartz and Baker as your defensemen. Bartz looks, he rings it. A big carom and out. But Irish bring it back in. Stop and go, sent across. Out in front, chipped by Baker. Not out. Bartling throws it off the glass. Chipped ahead. Baker will cut off the 2-on-1 opportunity, and then chipped out will do a defensive zone drop. So I've done my sleuthing. Bartling is back on D. Davis is taking a timeout, I believe, on the bench. I think those 2 little joy skates and turnovers cost him some minutes here in the third period. Shot tipped over the net. Baker. Oh. Geis throws it down. They're going to wave off icing. My comment was that if that pass hits, we had a breakaway, a jailbreak going. Baker goes back, throws it off the wall. Olsch uses his body and clears it. We got Smolik and Kunert out there. Olsch will hop off and we'll get his line. Hurley joins the fray. And an ice is called here on the Irish. 10:30 left in your third period. We'll take it all the way down for an offensive zone drop. We'll get Hoekstra and Sieve. Smolik wins it, but jumped by the Irish, and Hoekstra lost a wheel. Shot save, Cutter. A whole bunch of a mess there. A wing jumped the win by Smolik on the draw. Then we lost a tire from our defenseman, and Cutter was there to make the save. Won again by Smolik. Chipped out and waved off here for icing. Hurley pinches in the corner, wins the puck, goes to the other corner, looks to cycle with Kunert. Flipped in, Kunert looks to pass, but put it on the stick of the Irish player, and they'll skate it out to neutral and all the way down in the offensive zone. A big shoulder move, huge save by Cutter. Put the paddle down to make that save. Now we got 4-on-2, but thrown in on the goalie, and he'll cover up, which is a smart thing to do. 4-on-2, I'd like to see a little different outcome. Maybe throw it in the corner. Hoke, Spar, and Davis will get some time here now up front as a forward. We got Sieve and Hoekstra. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there was a flip. So Bartz went back to D and Davis went up to forward. Sieve throws it in deep. Davis goes behind the net. He'll cycle it to Spar. Spar will skate with it and blocked, knocked out by Irish, and Sieve will give chase. Oh, kicked in on net, and Cutter covers up. 9 minutes to go. You got 2-goal lead here. Plenty of time. We saw that last night. I think the 2-goal lead started to evaporate with 4:30 left in your third period. So my Edina math tells me there's twice as much time to come back as last night. Davis goes around and he's going to get dragged down. A penalty will be called for a hook, and that will be the first power play for your Hornets on the evening. On the hook for the Irish. Irish player will go to the bin and collect his thoughts on this Friday evening. Hoke will take the draw with the man advantage. Baker passes it off the sidewall, but stolen. Held in by Bartz, but now cleared and sent all the way down. Bartz sends it up to Hoke. Hoke will, with speed, go through the neutral zone. He'll flip it in deep. Spar's going to help out. Passes it back to Hoke. Hoke, and now we're set up. Bartling to Hoke. Hoke does a spinorama, throws it to Spar on a give and go. Doesn't quite work. Good defensive play by the Irish there. And he wins the battle 2-on-1, and he won it and cleared it. And the fans seem to like that. Get a line change here. Bartling brings it in. He'll ring it around. Hornets still on the power play, the man advantage. Chipped out. Hornets just looking to claim shot, save, glove save. Looking just to set up. You know, that shot there by Geis, you know, it's a low probability shot. I'd like to see them set up and get a higher grade. Here we're going to get to set it up. So Geis on the sidewall, he'll drop it deep to Torin. He's going to cycle around, fire shot, save. Chipped, almost out. Torin holds the zone. Olsch and Torin win it. Looks to pass, deflected. Bartling's going to get there. He'll skate out in front and cleared by the Irish. 7 seconds left, and we're basically 5-on-5 starting right now. Geisler holds behind the net. Good battle here. I like the physical play. Cleared out and now beat. Walked in, shot wide. Caught flat-footed there were the Hornets. And now this line's kind of caught out there a little long. They got to get off the ice. Baker's going to skate it up. Kunert and Hurley and Smolik are on, so we got fresh skaters. It's a funny team, you know. It's a team that can beat anyone, play with anyone. They have a wicked amount of whiffs on passes and shots for a team of this caliber, and we give up a ridiculous amount of breakaways. It's just kind of the weird dynamics of this team. Now on the scoring side, they score at a pretty oh, and there it is! A goal by your Irish, and now it's a 4-3 hockey game with 5:37 left in the third period. That goal comes a minute earlier than the rally from last night. So we've been there and done this. We'll get the Hoke Davis spar line with Sieve and Hoekstra.
Scoring for the Irish, number 14.
We'll go with the classic cliche of this is where you figure out how much character you have. You blew a 2-goal game with under 5 minutes last night for a tie. You don't want to blow a 2-goal game with 5 minutes left on back-to-back nights, so boys got to play with a little bit more pride and not even just pride, just use that frontal lobe you haven't quite developed a little bit and be smart. There's a nice play. Davis with the shot and a save, covered up by the Irish goaltender. Irish out to neutral and chipped in deep. Sieve will flip it to Spar. Spar will chip it out. Chipped out again by Sieve to neutral. Brought back in. And here we go, Hoke into the offensive zone. He'll drop it to Davis. Davis past to Spar. And then he'll shoot it basically from the goal line angle. Not a high percentage shot, but a good give and go there. Drop pass from Hoke to Davis. Davis saw Spar hit him, but just couldn't quite for a clean shot. We'll go Torin, Olsch, and Geis with Baker and Bartling as your defensemen. Chipped in. Olsch and Torin give chase. Geis will take it though. Fire. Rebound. Behind the net. Torin in the corner will send it back to Baker. And it's turned over. Bartling blocked it from being a breakaway. Olsch will bring it up. He'll throw it wide, but it goes right to Geis. Olsch flips it around. Scoots past. Bartling tries to use his hands, and now it's a breakaway. And a huge save by Cutter. Potentially a game-saving play. Another one of those infamous breakaways. Cutter's been huge. I don't think they've scored on a breakaway. Here now we've got 3-on-1. Shot, goal! Kunert with the goal on a 3-on-1. It's the second 3-on-1 that the puck handler decided to just take it on themselves, and it's worked. 2 for 2. Kunert goes, muscles it through, and that gives you a 2-goal difference with 2:55 left in the third period. And a Smolik fire save. Kunert out in front. Shot, save. Kunert behind the net. So a little bit of pressure here by the Hornets with 2.5 left to go in your hockey game. Smolik will retain possession, pass it to Kunert. He shoots, glove save, flipped out to neutral. Talking about prolific scoring, we're a funny team, right, on those whiffs and those breakaways we like to give, but we are the leading scoring team in the state. We are 1 goal ahead now, and almost 2. Big save on a shot from Hurley, but we pulled 1 shot ahead. We got 106 goals on the season. Oddly enough, Rogers is the second place team. Sorry, they have 106. We're at 107 now. Rogers is second. They're kind of a middle of the pack team. They score a lot of goals. They give up a lot of goals. They gave up 106. Scored 106, gave up 106. We have 107, but we only give up about 45, 50. Penalty here, so the Hornets will be on the power play to end this game, assuming no goals are scored by us. Big hit there Hoekstra took. He picks himself up, and we'll get another penalty, and we got a Hornet down in the corner. So a bad hit and a bad penalty here.
Does anyone want to check instead of just yelling at me?
I can't see who it is at this point. It was down in the corner, the hardest angle to see, and it was a bad check. He's He's moving his arms and legs, but he's definitely hurt. The skaters are moving away. This one will be the 2-minute penalty, so it'll be 5-on-3. But the most important thing here is obviously the player and his health. I still don't have a handle on who is down. He's moving his arms around.
He's moving as a penalty.
Yeah. He's moving around. But he is taking his time. They are going to officially call the game. The Hornets will win 5-3. Obviously, the most important thing is the health of the player. I'll try to look at who's not skating off. I think it's Hoke, Charlie, because I don't see him skating off. Yep, it is. So the Hornets are skating off, so are the Irish. The game is officially over, and we'll send our thoughts and prayers to Charlie Hoke down there in the corner. Again, he is moving around, but definitely hurt. So we'll end the hockey game here. We'll do all the rest of the reporting here on Twitter, but that's a wrap.